Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Does that sound okay out there? That is the question. How do we sound? Cool, then let's not waste any time. Let's just kick things off. What's up? How's it going? It's Friday. I got water. I could use water because I've spent my day talking to people. And now I want to spend my day talking to you. Hello, how's it going? How was your Friday? Are you happy for the weekend? I have to turn my face all the way this way to see what's going on. And then like here's the computer that I'm going to be looking at. And then here's you off to the side, and I feel like I'm going to leave you kind of off to the side for most of this, so I apologize. Let me just do this then to make it a little easier. Shifting into this. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. I need to turn this off. There. All right, boom. There it is. Look at this wonderful black screen. I can still hear the music. You can't, and so I'm turning that music off because it was far too loud. Wonderful black screen. Look at this nice new little layout that I have going on. If you haven't hung out with me, I guess I haven't done a stream in a while, but there it is. There's everything. This is what it looks like now. Now let me change Google Chrome to the correct Google Chrome. This one. And we can begin. I think that's right. All right, so looking at what we got going on here, we basically just have my entire browser, which is kind of awkward, but I guess it's just a bunch of like YouTube stuff at the top. We'll just slide this up so that it's a little less distracting. Is that better? Not really. That's more annoying looking. More annoying looking in my opinion. Maybe I'll just make you look at my bookmarks. Is there anything embarrassing on my bookmarks? Not really. I think I'll just make you look at my bookmarks because this looks really dumb in my mind. Switch back. But that's so unprofessional. I don't know. Tell me in the chat which is better. A or B? You're at the doctor's office. A or B? 1 or 2? 3 or 4? See, here's the problem with this layout too. Is now you can't really see the names of anything that's above or that's below me. That's behind me. And look at me looking all the way over to the side again. Fit to screen, what does that do? Oh, that's okay. We'll go with it. It's not that important. It's just bookmarks. I can hide them, I guess. But maybe it's just because I'm, I don't know, self-conscious about my bookmarks. Is that a weird thing? I don't know. Who cares? Okay, so what do you guys want to build? Let's build some stuff. I feel like doing something. I have spent my week teaching kids, and it's been fun, but it's been a weird week, and I could use some kickback and relax time. So someone suggested building something with super rare Groot. So I'm assuming that they mean Groot Thor. I'm assuming that they mean this card. This is Groot Thor. If you don't mean this card, you better tell me quick, because we're about to build something with Groot Thor. Unless you say so. Unless you say, no, don't do that. This is a card that I really liked when it was first debuted in the Guardians of the Galaxy set. I really liked this. SR Groot. No, you want the other Groot, like the old school Groot? Okay. This guy from like Avengers, like Age of Ultron. Ooh, okay. Okay, we could do that. This one is significantly less interesting, but that's okay. That's okay, Sticky Bandito. We could do something with this. Oh, this card's way less interesting than the other one. Okay, I can do this, though. Let's go ahead and hit Edit Team. What is this junk? Get this off here. Some random thing. All right, so if we're going to build a team, let's do Golden Age, obviously, because this is Golden Age, AOU. Is my volume super low? It could be super low. The mic is further away. I could pull it closer. We can turn this into an ASMR channel. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Sliding. You hear the sliding? And all of a sudden, you're a lot closer to me. I don't know if you can see the mic now. Yeah, you could see it like right here. There it is. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? I hope Friday's going very well for you. That's weird. All right, so I live down in Texas, and if you haven't heard the news, the entire US of A is covered in water and has been for the past 1 month. It's been insane. At least in Texas, it's been raining like nonstop. So my week has been summed up with just nonstop rain. What about you guys? What has your week been summed up with? Nonstop rain? Because that's how it's been for me. My kids in school have been testing all week. And so not only are they testing for like 2 hours at a time, but then they can't go outside and burn off all their energy. And they're elementary school. So they have to like, whoosh, you know, let all that energy out. All right, so anyway, I'm getting distracted. How do we build around a 5-drop shield character guardian that gives all of your fielded characters +3 defense? Now, here's the problem. Because it's a while active ability, you can't use a stat flipper to give him +3 attack. You have to do something with +3 defense. What can you do to make this card worth it? You could stat flip it, but that's really low impact. Because you're paying 5 for a 7 attack. Let me think. While Groot is active. No, you can't flip. You can't flip. Let's see. Fenthaza is suggested. What do we got here? Equal to their attack. That's good. Yeah. So going along the lines of that, your shield characters. Actually, I had a team that did this. Let me pull that up on my phone. Check this out. I was actually thinking this. Oh, so there's someone literally named Dice_Masters in the chat. That's pretty cool. I like your name. I have actually built a team that did something with that Fenthaza. So let's see what I put on that team. Now, how am I going to find it? Pardon me while I scroll through my phone. Oh, man, I can't remember. It was like, I think I just straight up called it UC Fenthaza, but I don't see it on here. I put, okay, we'll just build it. We'll just build it. Okay, so let's just put Fenthaza on there because that's cool. Fenthaza. So here's Fenthaza. Fenthaza says, when fielded, your shield character dice have attack equal to their defense. It's a 4-drop. So we'll pop that on there. So now we have some synergy here. We've got 4-drop shield character, flipper, attack equal to the defense. This is giving a static buff. This does not say printed, so we're going to assume that the static buff goes to it. Stat flip blob, so he's got 2 large sides. C global instead of C blob. Stat flip blob. You guys want this blob here. What are you talking about, stat flip blob? You're just saying to use blob. There's not like a specific blob you're talking about. If we are talking about a blob, let's see which one is most spicy, most interesting. Looks like the stream's holding up now. That's good. I had to go out and unplug my router and unplug my modem. Sidekicks don't matter right now. Just capturing an opposing character die is kind of cool. Keeping everything. I don't know, I kind of like this one. Kind of like this one. So the problem with Kal-El Global is that this static buff that is being given by Groot is not going to flip when you Kal-El Global it. Oh man, you see this? I spoke too soon. I said the stream is holding up and there it goes. All dropping frames and stuff. Come on. It's dead again. You kidding me? That's ridiculous. Are you back, stream? You back? It's like it hit a hiccup. This is the problem with living in an apartment complex all of a sudden. Yeah, I like the uncommon blob. Is there a smooth way to play multiplayer secret teams? I don't know what that means, but I like the sound of it. I like the sound of it. Okay, so what are some other shield characters? Maybe I should pause to make sure that you guys are with me still. If I'm still on your screen and speaking, you should do a thing. We'll just put all, we'll do all possible types, except I guess we'll just do this. It'll narrow it down whenever we press energy and shield. So what are some of the things we can stat flip? Other possibilities. Let's go low drops. What low drops can you stat flip? 3 or lower, because we already have a 4. We have a 5, a 4, and a 4. None of these have high impact. And we can sort by highest. No, this way. Blob takes the cake for a 3-drop. Maybe you run him just for the 3-drop. No, he kind of serves 2 purposes. Having a 3-drop version of him, though, a 3-drop 8 attack character is not bad. But if you run the 4-drop version of him, then you can slap on the double fist global to make him net 3. Is that worth it? Or just running a 3-drop better? Nick Fury, you could flip him to a 5-drop as a 2. That's pretty good. And probably this one is best. So here's a 2-drop that is a 3, 4, or 5 attack. Let's do that. That seems good. Where are you, Nick Fury? One of the things I don't like about... there's very few things that I don't like about the Dice Coalition team builder here, but once you click on a thing, it just pops it to the top, like a couple of... At least for me, it pops it a little bit too far up. Boop. So we've got a 2-drop, a 4-drop, a 4-drop, and a 5-drop. That's cool. Yeah, if we're going Golden Age, then you're going to want some way to cycle, and Blue Eyes is a good idea, especially because it gives you the option to pick up Groot. So, but is there a better way? Is there a more one-sided way? Because obviously it makes sense to just, you know, nix all this real quick. To just type in Blue Eyes. Oh, they didn't have a hyphenized. What? What is going on? Do I have something weird? Oh. Oh, yeah. Blue hyphen eyes. There it is. Cool. So it's easy to just kind of do that, right? Because then you just pay the 1 bolt global and knock out one of your characters to reduce the next die. But do you want to give that to your opponent? Maybe. I don't know. You don't necessarily have to. You could... We don't have any action. This is a possibility. That can go on. The other options are Malekith for KOs. And the other options are Fabricates. Oh, I can't just type in Fabricate. That doesn't work that way. I could just throw on any golem. Just to remind ourselves that those are possibilities. Namorita, you suggesting? That's a great suggestion. Always coming in clutch. Laurier coming in clutch. These are good ones. It's got 6. That might just edge out Nick Fury. Better fielding costs, right? Yeah, 0-1 for the 001 here. Better overall stuff. Well, ability is important. So if you run the rare, then that's really good. The uncommon is pretty good. The one that made the WKOs and the Nats and the Worlds. That's obviously good, right? Throw that up there. Dirt Golem. I can't stick Dirt Golem on there. Let's see. Let's try. Ah, man. No one's caught up with the memes yet. Ridiculous. Wait a minute. Show in folder. Where is this? What if I just drag it? Can I just drag it? Here. If you don't know, there's Dirt Golem. This card exists. And by exists, I mean doesn't exist, so. Oh, I made I made the stream freak out by putting Dirt Golem. No! Oh, no. I'll wait while my stream freaks out and then comes back. So it's like dropping frames and coming back, dropping frames and coming back. Come on, dude. Figure yourself out. Figure it out. Dirt Golem killed it. Dirt Golem killed it. Hey, it's coming back. It's stable again. I sat there and waited for you guys so that you could hear me talking. We can't put Dirt Golem on the team because it's not a shield character. So let's just nix that idea. Go away. All right. Okay, so does it matter to have more one-sided global usage of blue eyes? I think you guys are back with me. We'll see. We'll see. If not, you just shout at me in the chat. So frustrating. So frustrating that there's terrible internet in this place that I live in now. AT&T's all like, hey, we're here now with fiber. We're going to install fiber in your apartment complex. And I'm like, no, I don't. I mean, I want that, but I don't want to pay the exorbitant prices that you're offering it for. They're like, too bad. We're just going to kill the internet of the other service providers in your area. So, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes me want to do business now. Here we go. That's it. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, I think we're back. Anyway, we'll continue on. I'll just hope that you guys hear me. So, is it good to move this over there? Is it good to keep this one-sided by removing these two globals and just going fabricate? And how are we clearing out sort of a path or giving some things unblockability? Yeah, no lag from tech. Be quiet, Chris. You live like 2.5 hours away. That's it. Of course there's no lag for you. I don't know, actually. That might not be a thing. Let's just assume that it's okay to give blue eyes and just make it easier to get all of this stuff. We don't have ramp yet, and we have a lot of characters that we plan on stat flipping. And I bumped the mic just to make sure you can hear me. So, ramp options in Golden Age. PXG. I can't just type PXG in. Why not? So there's PXG, which makes some sense. Do you need ramp that much? Is ramp even that necessary? I mean, really bag fixing. Bag fixing. Spot, that's a good one. Spot's a shield character. The Spot. This is good because then we can do this and then do this. Malekith. And then we have Uncommon Spot that's got a discount on a basic action called Investigation, which you may not have heard of. But it says draw and roll 2 dice. So you could do that. Oh my god, it's so annoying, this slideshow of a stream. If you're not annoyed by it, then you're a better man than I am, or woman. But it's annoying to me. As someone who enjoys quality things, quality products, it's so annoying. My apologies to you. Well, see, if we put in Malekith, then you can buy this for 2. Is that better, though? That's the question, because then you're going to, like, turn 1, feel the sidekick, pay a bolt, pay 1 to pick up a investigation. And it can just be snatched out from under you. We'll put it on there, just to throw it on there. So we can remind ourselves. Other thoughts. Stream dropping. Other thoughts. Since we have this piece, these pieces in place, what are some other things? Oh. Like Instant War. I played around with Instant War recently. And this card is really disgusting for churn. Like, this card is really good for eliminating just about everything you could possibly want out of your bag. Like in Dice Masters, there's really no way. In most deck building games, there's a lot of ways to get rid of the cards that you start with in favor of cards that are really, really good, right? So in deck builders like Ascension, you have ways of getting rid of like the starting cards. I haven't played Ascension in forever, but the two starting energy types that you have in favor of the better cards that you can get down the line. In Dice Masters, you don't have that as much. Your best bet is to like field sidekicks, right? Get them out in the field. And so Instant War, this card. So Dice Masters is different in that one way, right? Instant War is probably the one card that I've experienced playing this game that feels like those other deck builders, in the sense that it has it's so fast at removing sidekicks out of your bag that you buy one and you use it twice and you just have all your sidekicks gone, which is both a good and a bad thing. It's really cool. It's really cool. Blue Eyes White Dragon does help you get Groot. But if you're rolling like 4 dice with investigation, each investigation that you play, you're getting Groot pretty easily. I do see the draw though if you're buying like a bunch of 4-drops, because like I would think that a very tight version of this team, you would just run like Blue Eyes, and you would buy Groot, and you would buy Blob, and you would buy Phantaza, and you would just find some way to get Blob, unblockable. Alfred with Blue Eyes is ridiculous for ramp. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, man? Hey, someone wanted me to do a shout out, but then I had to close the stream down, and I can't do. Oh, hey, hold on. Here it is. Ryan Smith. What's up, Ryan Smith? I don't know if you're watching this, but you're awesome for watching. If you are, if you're not watching this, then I'm talking to no one. So there it is. But I am talking to Ryan Slater. And investigation is also a gamble because your opponent can buy it up using Malekith Global, which is something definitely to think about. But it makes a lot of sense. It's certainly one way you could take it. You could take it the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that would look like this. You would pop off. Would you take the spot off? You probably take the spot off. It's like you're not really using ramp any other way with the spot. I mean, it just becomes a 3 attack character. So you're like, eh. So like without that, you could go Blue Eyes, and you would go what ramp options? Alfred. You're talking about the Alfred that re-rolls itself. Is that what we're talking about? It's ridiculous ramp. Not certain. How's that ridiculous ramp? Whenever you KO a sidekick, something. I'm not seeing it, but you'll tell me in the chat because you're smart. You're smarter than I am, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. But here we have a 5-drop that's able to be fetched by Blue Eyes now. Is Namorita that impactful? Is it good? It's a good sort of golden age thing. All other things that are shield characters. Let's look at other old school shield characters. Let's go with energy, shield. Oh, see, it's showing me all the new stuff. Let's go none, and let's go like AVX, UXM. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, you're just talking about it just KOs. Yeah, you're good. So we don't need a way to flip Blob, because if we read Phantaza, it says, when fielded, your shield character dice have attack equal to their defense. So when you field it with a field full of blobs, then you have either 5 attack, 6 attack, or 8 attack blobs on the field. Let's see. This doesn't answer the ramp thing, but it does give you a couple of shield characters that you're buying up here. Is that even worth it, though? Like, he comes back. Yippee. But you don't really want to buy multiples of him. It's almost better to just field a sidekick. I cut it. I cut it. Yeah, we all like res, especially because... oh, I gotta select the thing it's from. I'll go. Resurrection is great because... Why is it not finding it? Because it's not because it's basic action. And because... Let's just clear this. Clear. All clear. There. Resurrection. Okay. Because it's a shield global, it's a bag fixer. Because you don't really care about the die, but you care about rolling what you need when you need it. And your shield synergy here. You could put a shield fixer on, but that seems a little excessive because, well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You would have two choices for shield fixer. You'd have Cyborg, right? Cyborg. So that's a shield fixer if you want one. And he's pretty good, like defensive character. 5 attack. What's his stat line? A 4/6, 4/5/6 on bottom to flip. CCM's calling me out. Play against me with this, and you will understand. I'm not sure what you're going for there, sir. And the other option is what is the? Oh, it's Bifrost. So you pop a Bifrost on there. Do that. Other options include something that reliably gets you sidekicks. So you could put on like the New School PXG, which is in and of itself also, that's not it, is also bag fixing, and because you're pulling stuff out of your sidekick, or pulling a sidekick out of your use pile. Thinning your bag thinning. As well as getting a sidekick in the field that you can KO with blue eyes. I get the draw of throwing a shield character on there that you want to purchase and KO. Same thing with this though. It just doesn't come back as reliably. Bleeping autocorrect. Well, that's on you, sir. Oh, got him. Got him. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Stat flip, +3 defense. No, I guess it is worth it. It is worth it. It's probably worth it to cut that and then to go Alfred because you're getting the +3 defense. So technically this Alfred, you're looking at like a 4 attack, 5 attack, or 5 attack for 2. Yeah, so I could see that. Yeah. I forgot about this this +3D. So does he give that him? No, he doesn't give him to himself. When fielded. So this will flip its own stats. How interesting is that? I actually did not think about this. Ha! That's so funny. So Finthaza flips its own stats whenever you field it. That's fun. Wait a minute. It doesn't flip it. Sorry, it makes it match. So the moment you field a Finthaza, you're looking at a 4/4, a 5/5, or a 5/5. Yeah. And just thinking through the order of events. So you have Groot active. He's giving all your characters +3 defense. You field Finthaza. She enters the field zone. And at which point she makes attack equal to defense. So yes, they're still getting the static buff applied to their attack, and she would give the same thing to herself. Yeah, I see your super rare Joker. I saw that earlier too. The unblockable one, is that the one we're talking about? 4-drop. Yeah. Which brings up begs the question. Now that's a 9 attack. If you're looking at it +3 and you're looking at the top side, where'd it go? That's a 9 attack, an 8 attack, or a 7 attack. So you really only need 2 of those. We need to give Overcrush or we need to give Unblockable. And both of which, let's think. MJ, what did she give? She gave Unblockable, right? Oh, she gave Overcrush, excuse me. MJ, but she only gives it to non-villains. So she's only targeting 2 of these. She's not targeting Blob. Oh, 4 of these, I guess. I like raised shields as well. I like raised shields as well. That was my first thought, but I figured I'd think around other things first. Raised shields is just really good, though. I can't think of anything better. Like Throne Car is another option, but it's not worth it in comparison. Net 2. You get the Bolt Global as well that allows you to buff. 1 out of 3 you get Overcrush. If you don't, then you just throw it on like a sidekick while it goes through. This is just the right choice. Just the right choice. You've got Res to fix your bag. You've got raised shields. For the Overcrush win con, you've got Groot and Phantaza and Blob. Namorita, I guess. You're not going to buy Namorita. That's just not that's a non-buy. We'll leave it on there because it's fun. You can leave it on there because it's fun. Other possibilities, like, no one wants to throw on like Shriek and Dwarf Wizard and Cold Gun, but you could. You could. If we're going casual and avoiding those cards, and we throw on the shield thing again, and we just start scrolling down. What about some new school stuff, like from this stuff? Why is that? They're only these are the only shield characters. There's no way. Type. Weird. Why is it showing like that? Oh. No. Oh, because it's still sorting by relative defense. I don't want to sort by that. Clear. Go away. Energy shield. What are some other things you could get? It's still sorting by that. How do you make this turn off, you guys? Turn off. Does anyone else see that? It's got to be annoying. What if I just turn them all on? This is like so annoying. Okay, anyway. Looking at things, other things you might find fun. Blink Dog. Some way of wiping the... You could also go some way of wiping the board. Nope, can't use you. That's fun. Not fun enough. That to force a block? That doesn't make any sense. One of the songbird, no, not songbird. One of the bird songs. It's backwards. One of the bird songs from TOA seemed interesting for shield characters too. I think that was on there. Which one was that? Maybe just for the stats. This one. Unfortunately, you cannot use this alongside of the Phantaza thing, because this one only gives the buff when you attack. At which point, like, the only way you'd be able to do that is if you collectored in Phantaza. Cloud Kill plus Elf Thief. Cloud Kill plus Elf Thief. Human Paladin for the global. Spider Global. Yeah, I haven't seen the Human Paladin Global in forever. That was a good one. Back in the day. If you hadn't seen this card, it's pretty cool. And it has no anti-synergy with our team because we're looking to deal physical damage, which is nice. Oh, Spider-Man's always hyphenated. No, it's not. Oh, it's not a shield character. Silly me. Is it usually hyphenated? It is usually hyphenated, right? I'm not like crazy, am I? What Spider Global are you referring to? Spider Global with Namorita. Oh, you're talking about the one from Faerun Under Siege. Giant Spider. Where are you, Giant Spider? Is it Giant Spider? Yeah, it is Giant Spider. Force Block works nicely with Namorita. It does. After you flip, you can then apply the buff. I mean, really, this just needs, like, consistency applied. A form of ramp. Is there a good form of ramp that we can think of? I think this is a good backbone. So a couple of options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2. So that leaves you 2 slots open. So if you wanted to make this, you know, a little bit more competitive, then you could slot on like Dwarf Wizard, because you need to blank something, right? You could slot on Dwarf Wizard or Shriek. You could pop on. You've already got your way to do Overcrush, so you could pop on. What was I going to do? An Energy Fixer, so you could fix for shields if you wanted to. So like Cyborg, because he's also a shield character that you could purchase that is sort of defensive. If you're worried about, I don't know, direct damage. What about, no, he's a Bolt, isn't he? I always wanted to call him Merlin, but it's not, it's Bishop. Bishop's a Bolt, right? That new school one? No, what is he? No, you could totally pop on Bishop. Do this one. Let's throw him on there, why not? As a sort of a placeholder telling you what you could go for. Yeah, Rare Bifrost. Sure, let's do it. Just for the memes, right? Just for the memes. Doing it for the memes, right? So if you roll early and you don't end up wanting to keep, if you don't want to keep your sidekick early, then boom, there it is. Yeah, we could build with promo cards. Who cares? Whatever, man. Build with whatever. So there you go. There's a Golden Age team. Thank you for dinging at me. Golden Age team. Built around super rare Groot. Save this team. Do I have this super rare Groot? I don't want to make a lot of noise to try and figure out if I have that. Let's save it. Let's call it SR Groot Flip. But it's not a flip. Who cares? It's called Flip now. There you go. Hey, look, guys. This is all of the 2018 Nationals top 16 teams. Look, what's all this stuff? Bunch of stuff. Cool. Anyway, give me another one. Let's go again. Yeah, you can do a lot of cycling, right? So this has no ramp on it, but I don't think you really need it because you're gonna buy like one thing, field it, buy another thing, field it. Field as many sidekicks as you can, and you're generally okay. If someone brings action-based ramp, then you just buy that up. If someone brings resurrection, then you just double res and play their ramp, which is just most likely the best way to play Dice Masters in general. Just kind of how it is. Sorry for bumping the mic. All right, starting over. Throw cards out there. Throw cards out there. What you got? What are we gonna build with? Well, I look weird without my glasses. I haven't worn my, I haven't taken my glasses off in a while. Like, it's just gone without glasses. Long time. Haven't done that long time. Let's pick something from more recent sets. Let's pick something from Avengers Infinity. Let's do something from the Avengers Infinity world. So you could go like Kree Invasion or Justice Like Lightning as well. Throw something out there. I'll wait because I'm delayed a bit. You'll see once somebody actually types something in chat and I read it out loud, you'll see how different It is. Build a team using build with team up using Warhammer. I yeah, I've done that. Done that on my phone here. Definitely did that. New Batman. Okay, we can do that. We can do the new Batman. Which one? The one that gets all your sidekicks +2 attack? That's fun. I haven't messed around with that one, but I want to. Double overcrushing Thanos. Okay, here we go. Now it's just rolling in. Super rare Punisher Sorcerer Supreme. Oh, it's spicy right there. That's good. I like that. The overcrush Batman. Okay, the one that like gets crazy buff from all the villains in the field. Which one is that? Switch this to modern, and it should be one of these that pops up towards the front. This one. There's someone in my house. That is really loud. There's a man in my house. He's dropping off groceries. No worries. So this one is Batman gets +1 and +1 for each sidekick character down the field zone if your opponent has an active villain. So he gets a buff for the sidekick. My bad. My bad. Gains Overcrush. That one's fun. Overcrushing Batman. Double Overcrush Thanos. New Batman. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Never have you known his like. Which one was that one? Is that the doubling the... Is that the doubling action die usage? Never have you known his like. Yep. Oh, I've got to... Okay, so I can't do that one now because I'm working on a format breakdown where I talk about a team that uses this. So you can just steal the format breakdown team. That card makes me happy. All right, let's go back to Batman. We can do a fast Batman one. Let's go fast. Plays too rough. Boom. There you go. That's the win con. So how do we get this? First of all, let's go only modern age. Let's go. So if you wanted to bring this to like a theme team night, or it doesn't even have to be a theme team, just like something casual. How do we do this? So if we're gonna allow Warhammer stuff, then we definitely want Instant War, because this card is just ridiculous. The other option instead of using Instant War is using... I didn't expect this to be as ridiculous as it is. A global that makes a character a villain. So that doesn't exist in modern, as long as I can't think of it existing. There's one to make him an Avenger. There's one to... I mean, we could play Danger Room. Oh my god, we could play Danger Room. Everything gets villain. That seems overkill, but let's do it because that's hilarious. If it made me chuckle that much, like giddily, then we need to put Danger Room on there. So we have a way to make sure that they have a villain now. Cool. Hooray. He's got Overcrush. Instant War is bananas. It is ridiculous. And it's worth hard buying too. Like you could do that hard buy. Rare Prismatic Spray and Golden. But we're gonna stick with modern. Sticking with modern for this one. So that you could take this to an event if you wanted. So I think I have it set to modern. Yeah, I do. So we have ways to get sidekicks. We have a way to make him Overcrush. Team done. We're amazing. We did it. There it is. There's your combo. There's your combo. Let's just look back at the old Prismatic Spray. Are you talking about the one that gives your characters? Yeah, that one's cool. Swap your characters with your opponent. I love it. That's the team right here. This is all we need. Who cares about die counts? I left the other ones as ones. Yeah, so if you want other win conditions, then Super Rare Jubilee is a fine one. Definitely. Yep, this is a fine win con. Tabaxi Rogue is really good. That's what I originally had Tabaxi Rogue with, is Instant War, and it was good. It was good. What was the most recent thing that people were... What were we using? Oh, they were using Eye. The Eye of Agamotto Global. The first action you buy this turn is put into your bag. And so we would Thor Global. You would Thor Global Where's the Thor Global? Here it is. You'd Thor Global for 1. You'd pay 1 generic, and then you would pay 1 for instant war, and it would go in the bag, which is cool. And it was quick, and it was gross. And if your opponent didn't, you didn't care. So, Nabi. Nabi, sure. Yeah, you need all the win cons, really. Now, at this point, if you put that many win cons on, you're not going for the Batman. So how do we make it as Batman-friendly as possible? If you're going to make it Batman-friendly, then you're going to want to put... Because it's a 5-drop, you want to make him a net 4, you might as well. So, Kree Captain. So throw on Kree Captain, and throw on the 3-drop that... where is he? This one. That gets +1/+1 for every villain in the field, because you're going to make everything villains with Danger Room. So slide him over there, because he's worth purchasing. You could probably drop Tabaxi Rogue. Yeah. He's really decent at shutting down. Not shutting down, but hindering the other stuff. Wong is good, sure. I almost want to put this one on. 3-drop Wong that gives all your sidekicks +1/+1 to make them 2/2s. Super rare Dark Side. You're not gonna need the ramp. This team, I'm being 100% serious. Like, you play 2 instant wars, and 2 was even kind of overkill. You play instant war, and 3 of your sidekicks are gone, and you just don't attack with them because you want them out in the field for Danger Room especially. And it was just like your bag was empty. I was sitting there like, there's nothing to purchase because all of my sidekicks are out, and there's nothing to roll. It was really gross. And it was cool too because like your opponent would have to do it as well, so their bag would sometimes get muddled. Very, very cool. Start off with dealing with Jubes and Tabaxi, but they know Batman is coming. This feels like a 2-team takedown team. That's what this feels like. Thor Global is really not that impactful, so putting it on here, and maybe even Eye of Agamotto is not really that impactful. It's just interesting. Rez, you could put Rez on here. Why did I space? Resurrection. You could put Resurrection on here. Or even better, no, instead of Resurrection, since you need the team slots, you can put Atlas, because his global is a Fist Global, and then you can put a Fist Fixer on here. So since it's modern, then you're going to put on Yarnbjorn. So you got that going for you. And then you've got a Fixers that help you set up the Kree Captain Global to get your Batman at net 4. You'll always have at least one sitting in the field because you're buying Instant War pretty early as your ramp. Churn, and your die fixing, bag fixing with Atlas, of which you can make a sidekick into it. Yeah, that's good. Yay for Fez. I don't know what Fez is, but I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This always looks so weird to me, the putting it that way. So we need one more card and one more basic action. So what's a good basic action? You're already giving something Overcrush. You Insect Plague to give Wong. Unblockable. It's not really good. That seems overkill. Seems overkill. Because you don't want to ever buy Insect Plague for the hopes that you're going to get the effect of Instant War, essentially. PXG, sure. Fez equals Fist Res. I like that, but I'm not sure I like it that much. That's kind of awkward. I don't know, man. Spider that causes double villain. Ooh. That is a really intriguing proposition. Why not, man? Why not? Just throw it on there. That seems hilarious. That seems hilarious. Exactly. A force block. What's the force block that's still out there? Why am I blanking on the force block? Is there a force block in this? I don't think there's a force block in Modern anymore. The last force block we got was Bane, right? Wrecker. Yeah, it's a two-fist, right? Yeah. Yeah. Which fits, man. Fits. What do you cut? Jubilee? Wong? Basilisk? Yeah, I get that one, but it's not quite what you want. No, we gotta do Wrecker. That's really good. Let's cut the meaner of the two. Let's cut Jubilee. I know it's probably less optimal. Jubilee's really good. Put you over here. Now this looks like a fun team. So you have Batman, and you've got a combo between Danger Room and Spider. That's funny. You don't necessarily need this to be that. You could run the ally Wong. What's the other basic action? Other basic action could be something like... What about something new? What are the Warhammer basic actions? Let's go with none, and then pick Battle for Ultramar, and then select basic actions. Let's look at them. I can use the arrows, right? No, they took that away. Okay. No. This is a card that would be fun to mess around with. High variance, you're going to lose a lot. Haymaker's a good idea. You're going to have the fists, right? Oh, geez, we need to make an orbital strike team. This card is so fun. Haymaker. Let's just throw a Haymaker on there, because that just makes sense. Do that. Do all. Add Haymaker. Because then you got a Fist Global that gives +1 attack. And not like you need it, honestly. Not like you need it, but it's there, right? It's there. This is cool. This is really cool. So these are your globals. You got 4 things that you're going to buy. Conceivably 5. Maybe 6. I don't know. This one's fun. I like this team. That's going to be a fun team. I want to put that one together. That seems fun. All right. Batman. Someone give me a name for this one. I'm drawing a blank right now. It's already 10 o'clock over where I am just because this thing got kicked off so late. Come on, stream. What are you doing? Stream holding steady now. That's good. Give me a name. Give me a name. Batman plays too rough. That's a really bad name. If someone comes up with a better one and throws it in chat, I'll change it to that. Save. Save. Roughing up thugs. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. I like capitalizing it. Overcrush killer. Stop hitting yourself. Oh, that's better. Sorry. Stop hitting yourself. I like that. Okay, cool. I hear you over here with this Mr. Miracle. I hear you. All golden. No format. I have to use Mr. with period. Why is it not coming up? What do I have selected? That's gonna make it not come up. Oh, because just because you close it with an X doesn't mean you. Yeah. Is it not with a period? It's miracle. It's the full-on word. That's embarrassing. All right, so let's talk about Mr. Miracle Boomerang. So I actually played Chris with this team, right, Chris? I'm pretty sure I played you with this team. Or maybe you played me too, but I'm pretty sure we played. And I have come to the conclusion that this card is just better. It's just better. Yeah, it's just better. But anyway, if you want to build from Iron Fist Sensei team, oh, that's a good one. I like that. Man, who is Dice Masters? I like this person. All right, we'll just do this. We'll do this one because you asked for it. So we're in Golden Age now, right? No, this is from Batman, right? Yeah, it's from Batman. So we'll do Modern Age still. Sticking in Modern Age. Okay, so what do you want to boomerang? The momentum is the first thing you would go to, right? Because, and someone just used this against me in the Dice Arena. It was really cool. Who was that did that? Was that Nick? Yeah, it was Nick. He was doing it with Throne Brick, which, that's a good one. Throne Brick, man. Throne Brick. And I mean, the easy combo, the combo he was going for was Throne Brick alongside Boom Boom, right? So this is the combo, right? You get Boom Boom out, you get Mr. Miracle out. You use Throne Brick. Actually, you don't even need Mr. Miracle if you're using Throne Brick because it just preps. So let's go away with that one. Powerbolt, Vicious Struggle. So this is a cool combo. You use it, you hope you roll it again. Boom Boom is mean. We can cut that. I don't care. I don't mind. Powerbolt. The Powerbolt's mean. Doctor Strange. The old 7-drop. Sure. And we will leave it on here because right now, if you put them in this order, you've got Mr. Doctor. So that's fun. That's super fun. What are you gonna put alongside of it? Yeah. Common Yanti is a good fit, but I'm avoiding that one alongside of this one as well. Supreme Intelligence Global. Just to prep whatever. But why? Only to move your momentum right now? Or Boom Boom? Unless you're talking about adding common Yanti. If you're adding Yanti, yeah, I understand that. In that case, yeah, it would be good. But that's just mean. At that point, you don't even need to buy this. Like, so we'll just cut that. We'll cut that. I mean, it's your win con. But if you're putting a 7-drop on your team, you might as well try to buy the 7-drop. So what is a good... Okay, this I will give some of my ideas away. Team up. Come on, team up. So if you get team up and you get some stuff out there like unblockable stuff like Yanti. Well, we'll use Yanti in this case. Common. So now, somehow you have to get to a 3-drop, right? That's the thing. Yeah, I understand that it moves it on the opponent's turn. That's why I was so pumped about it. It's just we didn't have a 2-drop that mattered before. Unless you wanted to be super mean and put Yanti and Boom Boom together, which at that point, like I said, you don't buy a 7-drop and you don't buy Mr. Miracle. So, also, how are we buying the 7-drop here? Because we can get mean, and we could go. So right now you have how many affiliations? You got 1, 2, 3 affiliations. So this is only giving +2/+2 unless you use it twice with this ability. So you're getting +4/+4, which is already pretty good. What are some other options like Blob? Gives you 2. That gives you 2 affiliations. We'll make Laurier sad because he misses the out. We're not taking advantage of the boomerang thing. Yeah, I've seen that one too. But that's Golden Age, so we can't use it. So right now we're in Modern. I'm using just a browser, and I'm over on the Dice Coalition Team Builder, and I have that just screencasting. So like, what are we wanting to boomerang here? Because team up, you just play and win. What are some other like effective, cool actions that you'd want to boomerang and use again with momentum? Let's just look through basic actions really quick. So looking at basic actions, we're in Modern. That's the reprint. Can't use Powerbolt. That's old school. Why is it showing this stuff? Oh yeah, yeah, you could use Powerbolt. You're right. Reclaim. That's funny. Hypervelocity. Misdirection, that's interesting. You play it, you swap, you play it now. Create food and water. Truce. Lethal blow, is that your suggestion? I passed it, I guess. Isn't lethal blow from like... Yeah, that's totally golden. Danger room. Which one? That's a good question. Not that one. Not dealing damage, not that one. Why do we want to make everything villains? This is worse for team-up teams because it takes away your other affiliations. Like, the easy choice from here is to just kind of forget that we have boomerang ability and just make a team-up team. Maybe team-up is a crutch. Maybe just get rid of team-up and try to find something else that you want to boomerang. You use an action, you boomerang it back, you momentum, you use the action again. Yeah, I get the reclaim thing too. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that helped pokes you to death. It's very easy. Very cool little thing. Truce and Rare Crow. All right. Scare. But no, that's Golden Age still. Come on. Rare Crow's Golden Age. Golden Age. It's from World's Finest. Yarn Bjorn. The common double. Yeah. That's just so pointless in comparison. Like, you're paying 4 to double one character's attack when you could be paying 4 to essentially double all characters' attacks. So it just doesn't make the same impact. Well, team up is for each different affiliation. So you might be thinking of teamwork. Teamwork. Because dragons are all the same affiliation. How are we getting to Doctor Strange? You're not really getting there. Unless you're using Kree Captain Global. Like that. Or you're also using the... why did I forget? I just kind of blanked. Oh, I don't want the 3. The 3 cost swarm. Oh, who cares? You're not buying it. You could also use Ring. Use both. Pay 1 for 2 discount. Pay 2 for 3 discount. So you paid 3 for a 5 discount, and you paid 2 more. So you're getting that net 5. Yeah, that's usually how that works. You need ramp on this. You probably need to cut like momentum. That's the combo. Take away team up. Just forget team up, I guess. So forget blob. This one's a lot harder. And this is how I came to the conclusion that Mr. Miracle was just like not worth that. Because there are other things that you can do, like you can cut Ring of Winter as well. You might as well throw like investigation. So you get investigation. Mimic, but why? No, I gotta finish this one, man. You called this one out. You said this one. This is the one, so I gotta finish it. Can't move on to a Common Cape Bishop yet. It's not possible. So now you're drawing and rolling 2 dice. You get a momentum. A Sarah Rack makes sense. Like, let's throw that on. If we're rolling these and we miss, then there's no freaking point, right? So gotta have a Sarah Rack on there. Doubling everything with investigation is good. I guess doubling momentum doesn't really matter. That dude's back. He's back with more food. What about the Batman card that lets your non-villain characters cost 2 less? I'm not sure which one that is. Yeah, Magic Missile. I get that. I get that. Flipping the stats of your 2 actions, though. We don't have any actions on our team. Rare Riddler, like Riddler. Because Rare Riddler only flips non-basic action dice. So we have none of those. Non-basic actions that you could swap right now. Like, so if we did go that route, Bat Signal you'd throw on, obviously, because it's the one you would target. And at that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would need the Riddler. And then what is like a really high value action? What, not basic action? What is the highest value basic the highest value action? What's the highest cost action? Mjolnir. Hellfire Club. All character dice get +2 this turn. KO all that did not attack or block. Satchel. Yeah, but here's the problem. Satchel does not work with Mr. Miracle because Boomerang triggers whenever you use the action die. And using an action die for a continuous action, like you would want to put out into the field for the Satchel to trigger off of, would... the moment you put it out, Boomerang triggers, it goes to prep, or it goes to the field. So like 50% of the time, you're rolling that, and then all of a sudden your satchel's not dealing any damage because nothing's sitting out in the field. You know, so it's not not ideal for satchel teams. Kiln. That's a funny one. Rare Bifrost. Let's see, could you do that? You could go rare Bifrost and feel the sidekick and feel the Yanti, and then double the effect and feel the sidekick and feel the and grab another character. You could, but you don't need this stuff for that. Mjolnir. Nope. Nowhere. Nope. Nope. Kirsabal. Okay, let's just throw. Let's get crazy. Kirsabal, you're on there. Yep. Because this is a card I've wanted to. I wanted to be decent this whole time, but it's not. But now maybe it is. Let's go with Thor. Thor needs to be on here because every problem is a nail. And then we have one more slot. So now this makes sense, right? You boomerang and you hope that you get Kirsabal to return back. So if you don't know what Kirsabal is, check it out. Move 2 NPC from your used pile to the field zone on their question mark side. And they're 3/3s. And then get KO'd at the end of the turn. So you prep 2 sidekicks at the end of your turn. But if you double it with Doctor Strange, then you have 4 sidekicks that come out and they prep. It's funny, I actually don't have a Spider-Man starter, which means I don't have Mystical Amulet. It's unfortunate. Then you momentum it after you boomerang it, and you empty all of your sidekicks out of your used pile. So then you don't need investigation. So let's go away with investigation. And let's just put res on there. Because we're taking the low-hanging fruit. There. Not a really good way to get a 7-drop with no investigation, though. At this point, you're having a ton of sidekicks that are being... Well, no, I guess you use 1 Kirsabal. Gives you 2 next turn. And then you res that same turn. Then you have 6. And you'd be relying on double fist for the Kree Captain to get Doctor Strange. Maybe you get some energy from momentum as well. Yeah, Kirsabal along with staff doesn't seem like it would be very strong, does it? Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe Yanti goes away. This is, again, this is why Mr. Miracle is just tough to build around. It's like, what do you do? If you are watching at home and you want to build a Mr. Miracle team, then put your cards in a comment below. There it is. There it is. That's the cop-out answer. We'll keep it here. You can slot in one more thing for yourself. Like an energy fixer. You need a bolt or double fist. Double fist makes sense. So, I don't know. Throw like a fist fixer on there. Don't really have any utility outside of just fixing. But fixing for the second fist is generally pretty necessary. A bolt seems good as well. You have 2 characters that are masks. Especially Doctor Strange, who is very hard to get to. But you get to him and you're not bad. Would it be possible to make a Power Ranger team like discussed with you a few weeks ago? No, because I forgot the rules. I forgot the rules. They were kind of complex. It was something to do with Zords. Sorry. What am I putting the name of this as? Mr. can't read it, then that's fine. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'm going to go to sleep because I'm kind of tired. Or I'm going to eat like a bowl of cereal or something. Let's do one more. But it has to be a win condition from Warhammer 40K. That's the stipulation. Okay, Warhammer 40K. I will give you 1 minute, 60 seconds to find me a card from Warhammer 40K that you want to build with me around. Build around with me. Yeah. 60 seconds. And in that 60-second time, I will, I don't know, look to see if this is staying strong. Stream, look at that. It's only dropped 5.5% of the frames in this stream. How long have we been going? An hour and a half. And that's not counting all of the junk that I tried to fight through to figure out what was going on. Not bad. Not bad. Hour and a half. I have a rare Raz Nissi. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. I have one of those teams on my phone here. Iron Fist Sensei. Stompa Big Max. Yes. Got a team for that. Got a team for that. We could do that one. Yeah, making a team is fast and easy, says this person on Facebook. Stompa. It looks like 2 people want Stompa. Stompa's a cool card. Stompa is a cool card. Prove it. Okay, I can prove that. Storm Boys Choppa Storm. That one isn't really a win con as much as it is just a good card. All right, Stompa Big Max. You ready? Let's do it. Stompa. Boom. Okay, so if you don't know this card, it's a 9-drop, and it says when fielded KO, target opposing character die and return it to its card. The character cannot be purchased next turn. Okay, that's a 9-drop, and it's a max 1. It's a max 1. That card's hard to get to. Yes, I have physical copies of the cards. Here. Here's my favorite. Let's find my favorite really quick. This is actually my favorite card just right now, like in the game. And it's not out yet, but, you know, it is what it is. Where is it? I'm going to drop them all. I have this giant stack of cards here. Just holding a giant stack of cards. Everyone that's been watching the channel knows what I'm pulling out. I thought I had it sleeved because I've been using it so much. Oh no. Where is it? I passed it up. I'm not the only one that has them. I am one of a couple of people that have them, right? So I think they sent them to what's his face over at what's its, you know, that one guy. They sent it to the Dice Tower guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Dice Tower. Well, here's this one. I mean, that's Battle Wagon. I don't have it on autofocus, so I apologize. Limited Wish, Bat Signal, Riddler. Yeah, I have that team already. Go look on my YouTube channel where you're watching this. Check out that. It's Rare Riddler. It's on there. That's a pretty cool team. Look it up. No, yeah, Truby has one too. Yeah, Truby has one too. He opened it first. Seriously though, where's this card? You guys. You guys. Oh, maybe it's on, no. Maybe it's over here. I'm gonna be sad if that card's gone. They do look really cool, I agree. Look, here's Instant War. I was just playing with that card. It's Instant War. Card is good. Well, bummer. Venerable Dreadnought. Everyone knows that card now because that card is awesome. Use them to get Stompa. Use what to get Stompa? Limited Wish, Bat Signal, Riddler? No, it's a Golden Age. We could use that to get Stompa, but there's a better way, I think, because that's some setup for one character. That is some serious setup. Okay, I'm just going to ignore the fact that I'm missing my favorite card in the game right now. Anyway, here's how you get this. Okay, Stomp a Big Max. You ready? It's a one die for it, so you only need one. So you're just gonna go over here and you're gonna go, boom. There it is. You get to pick first, so you pick Stompa. And there you go, you got Stompa. That's the combo. It's very easy, very simple. Now you do need, you know, to get a 6-drop. So what do we do to get a 6-drop? What do we do to get a 6-drop? And he's a mask. What do we do to get a 6-drop villain? And then what other big thing? This is the other big thing that I had on this team. Because it's mean. Not that one. Oh, geez, not that. Get off the screen. This is the other big drop. So that's another option. Oh, you did say that in chat. Look at you, Uncommon Collector. Yeah, this is... I put this together a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't figure out what else besides... I think I had one more piece on here. I forgot what it was. It was another 7-drop. Maybe this is like Thanos. I think I put Thanos on here too. I don't even remember which one. It's like one of them. Probably this one. Heimdall. Yeah, you could do just a Heimdall and then roll 6 on one turn. That's certainly easy. Other option, which looks a little bit more appetizing to me, would be the good old-fashioned Mimic ramp, right? So you do this plus it gives you just general ramp, because Heimdall you use it twice and then it's broken. But this you go Mimic and you go Professor X. And then you go, because now you have your masks, mask, and you can even put on Billy Club if you spell it correctly. Billy Club. What? Oh, because I have it selected. Yeah, there you go. Billy Club, and click the right one. It's weird that if that puts that, oh, it's sorting by cost. Make that stop. Yeah, the promo Thanos. Yeah, okay. So if you went back and looked at my rare Riddler limited wish team, that's the one that I used. The promo 10 cost promo Thanos. So go watch those games. It's pretty funny. Riddler. So this is what I did. You're thinking the same thing. So use this one to swap the purchase costs of Bat Signal, which is 1, as you can see, and Limited Wish, which is Golden Age. Common, right? So you get this for 1, you buy a bunch of them, right? And then from there you use that Thanos. Because he's a 10-drop. And he's a 9/9. But yes. I think I played that with you, Chris, if you're still in the chat. I think you were there. Maybe you had just started the game. I can't remember. Anyway, back to this. We've got some big guys here. Is this good? Deal 1 damage to target character die means they ping out Mimic. Might not be very good. Who's going to really pay 2 bolts, though? I don't know. But we can pop off that, and this is a basic combo that I would do to get Stompa. Seems pretty easy, straightforward. And then it's Mimic is really good, but you need to fix him to turn 2 or turn 3. Otherwise, if you miss him, you're just like dead. So Resurrection. Me. Ryan. What's up, Ryan? You. I was talking about Chris. Ryan. Yeah, Resurrection to fix the Mimic and the Professor X, as we found out when we played Ryan. This card is super cool, though. Look at that. Super cool. It's got range 2. Or if you could, like, put in some more rangy stuff alongside of him. Make him even cooler. Range. Oh, wait, it's a keyword. Range. So, like, things that you could, like, put with him. You could put the Storm Boy's Chop a Storm, because he's a 4-drop that you could give any character range 1. And he's got Intimidate, which is very good. So that's really good. The cool thing about Mimic, too, is you copy the stats of Stompa if he does end up KOing Mimic. So yeah, maybe you do. Actually, yeah. No, Thor. Go away range. You can indeed put this Thor on there and use it as sort of a big guy that you're going to pick up with Collector. Because even if they pay the 2 to deal 1 damage to this after it's copied to Sidekick, that goes along with Professor X, of course, it doesn't matter because you roll it and then field Mimic, and instead of copying the stats of a Sidekick, you copy the stats of Stompa. And so now you've got a 9/9 alongside of your 9/9. Now you're not really doing much with this when fielded effect outside of the first time you field it, because they're always blocking Stompa. Maybe you want to cycle him. Maybe you don't. Same thing here. Let's just get Mimi. Let's just get really Mimi. Who cares, right? It's not like this is for competition. That's fun, right? Is it? I don't know. It just seems fun. And then something to cycle. Something to cycle. What do you cycle with? Fabricates. Oh, there's no fabric. No, there is totally fabricate. What? Why? Oh, it's because I'm typing in that. Fabricate. Because we don't really want to bring. Oh, well, we got 8 already. Dang. So we're short 1 basic action. So like truce. Then. Truce. Truce. If you wanted to kind of cycle the wind-fielded effects, you could do that. Yeah, you can use Fabricate, but we are out of slots. So you'd have to cut like Storm Boys, which is fine. You can cut Storm Boys, but you could also use Truce, which is also fine. I wish Absorbing Man copied Storm Boys. That would be cool. But it doesn't. Kill Thor. Nah, man. What's the point of... See, here's the thing. What is the point of cycling the Collector? You know? You cycle the Collector, then you get... And Stompa. What if instead of this you did... Just go back to momentum, and then, yeah, sure, we'll cut Storm Boys, and, and we'll put on Fabricate. Can't type. I'm getting tired, you guys. Which Fabricate do we want? We have a purchase cost 2 or less? No. So bringing the global is bad. Where's all the redirects? Stone Golem. There. Okay, so the combo, you ready? Amber Golem, I thought about that, but then, like, I'm thinking this is like your only little bit of control. So while Stone Golem is active, prevent 1 combat damage to you from each attacking character die this turn. Because this team is slow. Like, you're fielding sidekicks and using Mimic. I guess it's not that slow. It's just got all these big drops, so that's kind of scary. So the goal would be to use the Collector to get your Stompa, or use Absorbing Man to double your Collector, get a Stompa and a Thor. I guess that you don't need a Stone Golem. We could use one of the other. We could use Amber Golem, sure. We don't really need the rare one that everyone likes because we're going to be using Stompa with whatever we fabricate. So, we'll just do this one. Uncommon. Seems good. Sure, I get you put another win con on there. High cost, yeah, I get that. But Thor's so good. Have you ever played with this card? Have you ever actually played with this card? If you've never played with this card, then you don't quite know how good it is yet. This card wins you the game. This card is stupid. Like, if this card were a 6-drop, this would be a meta card. But it's a 7-drop. The rare to gain life back. Rare what? Amber Golem? Rare Amber Golem doesn't gain life. Does it? Oh, you're talking about the the first bit. You're right, it does. Sure. Yeah. We'll go with it. I'm cool with it. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, that Thor's busted. It's super busted. This card is busted. And no, look, you only need like this card. I guess you kind of need like a way to give that Overcrush. But I don't want to lose momentum. Oh, we'll make it super memey. This is all meme anyway, so let's just toss Resurrection and give Raise Shields. There. There it is. There you go. Because these are all kind of powerful pieces, right? Maybe you don't even fix for masks. Now you probably do because maybe you want to hard buy something. Maybe you want to hard buy. Oh, it's more than a Ronin reprint. Oh, it's very much more than a Ronin reprint. This is not from one source. This redirects every bit of damage from every source to Thor. So your opponent can't attack with everything. Because if they do, you leave it all unblocked. All of the damage that would go to you goes to Thor. All of their dice go to used, and you get to reroll Thor next turn. This card is stupid. It's like way better than Ronin. It's just that it's 7. Upgrade Proton Cannon, that's a good idea. But what do you cut? That's the question. I guess you just cut that Raise Shields. No, because I think Raise Shields is better just because you can play it on Stompa and Thor. You know, you play it on that. You could even play it on Collector and somehow. Well, you can't stat flip. Collector's bad for that. You can play it on Mimic if they KO your Mimic with the double Bolt Global, if they waste the energy. Or if you KO your Mimic with the double Bolt Global. Because eventually, like, you field up all these sidekicks, you get the ramp that you need to buy the stuff that you need, then you pop your own Mimic out, field him the next turn, target Stompa or target Thor so that you can have a 9/9 or an 8/8. Probably a 9/9, right? And with that 9/9 and the other 9/9 and the 8/8 and Raise Shields, then you're pretty good. I mean, like, the win more cards are your Absorbing Mans. I mean, once you get this out in the field, it is very difficult, unless it gets blanked. The moment it gets blanked, you lose. And so if you're playing this in anything but casual, that people are bringing like Shriek and stuff, then you're losing. But I guess you have Billy Club to try and re-roll that. So decisions. You cut Absorbing Man, and you get yourself some blankers. Throne Car was indeed reprinted into Raise Shields. Also the promo. A 4-drop versus a 3-drop. This one has a pump global, which is cool. This one does not, but it costs 1 more, and it's guaranteed. So let's see. Really, so let's talk about how fast you would win with this team. You'd buy Mimic, Feel a Sidekick. I like buy 2 Momentums, Feel the Sidekick, or something like that. Anyway, you get Mimic on turn 3, along with some sidekicks. You target him, you feel the sidekick. You get yourself a Collector on turn 4, or you can get a Collector on turn turn 4. Get a Collector on turn 4, Field Collector somewhere around turn 6 to get yourself a Thor or a Stompa. Once you've done that, then you buy a Raise Shields. You get a Raise Shields and a Mimic in the field. Mimic targeting... Sorry, you get a Stompa and a Mimic in the field. Mimic targeting Stompa. You've got, at best, 2 9/9s. You play Raise Shields. They both get +1. They both gain Overcrush, and that's 20 damage unblocked with Pump built into the card. So there's a lot of upside. But I definitely see the draw of just having the guaranteed Overcrush and not hoping for the 1 and 3 draw. So I could go either way. But I like this one. I like this one as well. And there's some things like if you wanted to make it more competitive, then you kind of cut this, and you cut this because really you're getting the value of, you know, having that out there in the field so early. You cut these 2 pieces maybe and cut the Thor if you want. Let's save it. Someone give me a name. Someone give me a name. Stompin'. Stompin'. That's stupid. I need a name for this one. Stomp. You can tell I'm getting tired. Stomp. What are we even doing right now? Play Doppelganger to copy Stompa. Yeah. Could do that. I like that idea. Forget Absorbing Man. Big Stompa Pump. That sounds awkward. I actually like that better than Absorbing Man. There. There you go. There you go. This works, right? Yeah, it becomes a copy of it, so when you field it, it gains the Stompa ability. It doesn't have much synergy outside of that. Can't copy the while active ability of Thor, unfortunately. Could copy this. Could copy that. Yeah. All of it's good, man. All of it's good. Let's see what was the best one. Big Stompa Pump. Boom. Easy, done, saved. All right, you guys. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so I think that's pretty good. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. I haven't sat down and just done this in a while. Streaming, talking with people, just like building teams. But I had the itch a couple of days ago, and I was like, I want to do it. And then I just didn't get around to it. So I was glad I got to do it tonight. hopefully everyone within my house is also having a good evening, because I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys are having a good evening as well, and I hope you continue to have a good evening. So, yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye. See ya.